Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. So today I get to make the video that I've been wanting to make for the last 2 years, and we have made Worlds officially, and it's gonna be a LAN, so we get to travel there, obviously, which is absolutely amazing. So we're currently third. SK and Clash are already tied in, I believe, for the first and second spots. And obviously the top 5 is going to qualify. We haven't necessarily secured the third spot, but we do look very likely to get it. And now we won this monthly qualifier, 8-0. We dropped 0 sets. We dropped 2 games the whole weekend. So we played well, but we also had a lot of luck. We're gonna go a bit into deep into what happened, and also what happened this year with everything going on. And I'm just gonna show some games in the background from this monthly qualifier. But yeah, as you can see, the top 5 are gonna qualify. It hasn't quite been decided yet, but we know that we are gonna stay in the top 5, so we have qualified. Anyway, I do have the career vlog. It's edited from 2 years ago, from us winning the Worlds. That'll be out very, very soon. Actually, if this gets 5k likes, I'll drop it within the next week. Anyway, yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so jumping into the first one, I'm not really going to commentate. I'm just going to leave this on in the background while I go through some things, through some thanks and things I wanted to say. So first of all, I want to thank, my teammates, Drage, Spen. I've been playing Spen for 2 years. Drage just come in. He's now 16. He's an absolute god. I'm sure he's going to be very successful in his career. Also, I wanted to say huge shout out to all the staff at Tribe and also KC. We played, the first 3 months with KC. He was the best teammate. And yeah, he decided to leave the team. Unfortunately, I would love him to still be in the team and still be playing with us, and I hope that he does keeps playing Brawl and does amazing stuff next year. And also want to give a huge shout out to all you guys who sit there day in, day out and support me. Everybody that kind of, that just sits there and supports me, whether you're just watching videos, whether you like to watch all the esports, I don't know, just however you found out about me, I don't know, but I just wanted to say, a huge shout out to you for always being there, just saying nice stuff, and I don't know, just just thank you for the support, because we, as Tribe, we have so much support, but with that also does come a little bit of pressure, to perform. But yeah, we definitely, showed this weekend that we can perform very well, even though I would say we had a very lucky weekend. In Minecart Madness, we played that map, we had a minecart every time. We also, I think we had comps pretty much every single game we played, we didn't have a bad matchup, I don't think, many times this weekend. At least in the important games, we had a lot of good matchups. That comes down to the players, also, Havivo, our analyst, as well. But at the end of the day, the analyst gives you information, they give you advice, and at the end of the day, it is up to the players to make the decision. But of course, a huge shout out to the staff and everybody, both Virus and Havivo, our manager and analyst, who do a lot of work in the background. And yeah, I don't know, I think this was just crazy. Kind of at the start of the year, we started off with literally not qualifying for a monthly final, because, I don't know, man. 2 years ago, 2020, we had that format where basically it's a bracket. I think we lost to a team we should have beat, and we ended up not qualifying, and then that kind of just put us in a bad kind of position for the rest of the year, because the way the seeding was done was that this whole bracket was determined on the seeding, and obviously if you win that first one, it puts you in a good position because you have good seeding. But if you don't win that first one, you have bad seeding. Anyway, let's get into the next one. Okay, so getting into the next one, I'm going to continue what I was kind of saying, was that basically because we didn't win that first monthly, or we didn't qualify, it put us in a really bad position for the rest of the year, because we had to play and get a good seeding from a bad seeding, which meant, facing better teams earlier on, meaning we got less points. And that, just losing that first qualifier last year put us in such a bad position. So to start off this year with basically a similar position, but this time was worse, honestly, because we literally, we play in qualifiers, right? Now, the teams essentially, I'm pretty sure, I can't remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure we only lost 1 game against Clash or SK in this first qualifier, and I'm pretty sure it was either 1 or 2 losses anyway. And basically the whole the whole qualifier, like most of the qualifying spots were basically determined from set win percentage, which was, it's very luck based. Like now they changed it as soon, fair play to you know, the Brawl esports for changing it as soon as they did, but they changed it straight after that first month to make it essentially where if teams are tied, they go into a tiebreaker bracket to kind of qualify for these extra positions. Most months it's 2 or 3 spots are decided by the 16 team tiebreaker bracket, which obviously it's a better way of doing it than just putting it into set win percentage, because you know you can get lucky with teams and not have to play a good team. So you know you can not kind of you can get there without playing any good teams if you get really lucky, and that's the point of Swiss. You know, Swiss is meant to be, you know, there's a lot of luck, right? There's still a lot of luck determined in Swiss, but it's meant to be kind of the fairest way compared to like a bracket, because obviously a bracket, you know, you could play Clash first round, but that's why obviously they have the seeded bracket. But yeah, I'd say we definitely had, you know, we could have had a harder bracket, but we didn't have the easiest. We played Big, we played Totem, we played Clash, we played Esports Empire, we played Activium. So, you know, we played a lot of solid teams. You know, that's 2 of the teams in the top 5, both Totem and Clash, and then we also played Big as well, which is like a top 6, top 7 team right now. So you know, it was super close. Definitely GG's to all the teams we played. I just thought we had, you know, everything going right this weekend. And of course, we just really wanted to win it. Anyway, finishing off this game, you can see we had like a huge lead, and we almost kind of choked here because you never really want to get team wiped. And then we can't get Yoshi down here. We just have to go and tank. And luckily, we put ourselves in such good position that we could afford to kind of just give them 10 seconds of free damage. So yeah, let's get into the next set. Okay, so getting into the next set, it's going to be minecart. As you can see, these mushrooms here tell you are getting the first minecart. It's going to be pushing onto their sides, gives you a good position to be in. And unfortunately in esports, that minecart is fixed. So if you get it one game, you're getting it all games, which needs to be changed, honestly. It's pretty unfair that that team has an advantage basically for no reason. At least it should be, you know, swapped up, because right now it's just set. So one team gets it the whole set, which gives them an advantage the whole set. It's, yeah, it should definitely be changed. But anyway, getting on to talking about just stuff about kind of esports and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like, I don't know, me and Spen, obviously, we played a lot together, but we played with Cerulean, Semantic, KC, and now Drage. And I don't know, I definitely feel like it's definitely harder to kind of swap teams and keep playing with different teammates. And last year we had Cerulean and Semantic, this year we had KC and then Drage towards the end of the year. And it's definitely not an easy thing to kind of adapt and learn how to play with different people so often. So that's one of the things that, you know, maybe that's why we get stronger towards the end of the year, is because you know, we're learning to play with a new team. Maybe that's why in the middle of the year it gets a bit shaky. And I don't know, we always seem to perform better at the end of the year. Same thing with last year when we were playing Semantic, same thing this year when we're playing with Drage. And hopefully we can keep a good level up until Worlds. You'll see here, I need to watch Time Watchers back. I think I could have just picked up a gem. Why did I not pick up a gem? I don't know. You gotta remember, in these situations, you know, we are 2 games off Worlds here. This is, it's not the least stressful position I've ever been in. It's obviously very, you know, I don't know, nerve-wracking. There's a lot of pressure, and obviously you're playing against one of the best teams in the world. I was playing awful this set. I'm pretty sure I just kept making so many mistakes. I think I was just really, I don't know, nervous, or even the thing is, like, you can play in these games so much, but like nothing can prepare you for playing under this kind of pressure. And honestly, I think Clash is going to be one of the best teams at Worlds. They have a lot of LAN experience, probably the most in the entire world, because of the amount of LANs they had in Spain before COVID and stuff. So I honestly think Clash are going to be one of the toughest teams to be at Worlds. So yeah, I definitely don't want to be facing them at Worlds, at least not for the first rounds anyway, because as I said, I think they're such a strong LAN team. And they're just all-round goated players anyway. You know, GA and Chaos have been doing their thing in Brawl esports for a long time now, and they are just, yeah, they are some of the best players in the world, no question. But yeah, that's going to be it here. We are now 1 game away from that Worlds qualification. Okay, so hopping into the next one, this is what same thing I was talking about with just having better comp every time. This is just us predicting based on aggressive comp. Because we went tick, you know, you can think that we just went tick, so there's a good chance they're going to try and counter with aggression. So we're going to go a crow because it counters the aggression, and that's fortunately for us what happened here. But yeah, I don't know, I definitely feel like we just had the luck when we needed it. And sometimes in sports, in esports, that's what you need the luck to be on your side, and you just, you know, you need to make your own luck and stuff like that. I think people definitely need to understand like comps are a huge part of Brawl esports now. And back in 2019, back in start 2020, you know, you just play a mirror comp. Now there's always some kind of advantage you can get from the comp. So it's not all the time decided by comp. I think, you know, definitely in the more even matchups, it can be obviously swayed by better teams, better plays. But a lot of the time, the comp does make a huge impact. As you can see here, they're just kind of walking up on their own. They don't tend to be playing as a team. I do a bad jump here, but you know, you gotta remember a lot of the time comps have a very big impact. That's a bad jump from me. I should have just held that and waited to gear to push me, be a bit lower, and I could get the kill easily. Luckily, Spanish Rage kind of clutch up here. But yeah, a lot of the time, you know, players are playing under huge pressure when, of course, they're playing these huge games. They also, you know, comps make a huge impact. Obviously, little things in game, just like the boat spawns and siege, and also the mine carts can make a big impact as well. But yeah, I don't feel like we played insanely better than what we have been. I just feel like we had small bits of luck that really helped us out and secure that 8-0 for the world final spot. Okay, well, that is gonna wrap it up for the video. Again, huge shout out to everybody who supports me. And yeah, career vlog will be coming out very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.